you want a story, this is the real story. He called me. He said, "Yo, I want you to make it 30 seconds long. Don't mention the word Boondocks, none of the characters, and I want you to make it as black as you could possibly make it." And he just hung up the phone.
Mm.
Bet I'm gonna do this shit. 30 seconds, black as I can make it. And I hadn't seen none of the show, so I'm just writing this thing off of what I know from the strip. I hadn't seen it animated or nothing. He didn't give me no clips, no nothing. So I write the joke and I send it to him, and he hit me back. He's like, "Yo, this is dope, man," but he's like, "But it ain't it. I need like knock another one out for me." So I'm like, "All right, bet." I write a second one. The next day I send it to him. He like, "Ah, man, this shit is so dope." But he's like, "But it just ain't." He's like, "It ain't it. It ain't hitting. It's almost there." He's like, "Do another one." So I do a third one and I send it to him. And he tell me the same shit. Like, "Man, I wish I could give you more information, man. I know I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like just now I'm like something wrong with Aaron because it ain't me. I done gave him
Oh,
three
you ready to fight?
fire verses. Like, ain't no way."
Yeah.
He's like, "Man, I wish I could show it to you, but I
Over the
can't."
same beat. So
Over
the
the
beat never
same
changed.
beat,
Okay,
same
got
beat, yeah, same
it.
beat. So I lay a
Yeah.
third one, I lay a fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. He's still saying no.
Yeah.
So then I go to lay the seventh one. I'm like, man. I told the engineer, I said, "Yo, if he don't take this one, fuck it, man. Like I done wrote 6 versions of this shit. You know what I mean?" So then I wrote "I am the stone that the builder refused." I wrote that version, sent it to
Kick
him.
it. Come on. No, you
I
like
am the stone that the builder.
kick it. Kick
Yeah,
it.
so that was the seventh version. So after I said all this other like
Yeah.
super black shit, I said, "How can I make it as black? This is the blackest I can make it." And if you really think about it, this verse is all about black people in America. But it
Okay.
says, "I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues, the spark that makes your idea bright, the same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the balance. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow to let you know to call your brother's son, the story that just begun, the promise of what's to come, and I'm gonna remain a soldier till the war is won." And I wrote some other shit too, but he called me with
Yeah.
that and was
Yeah.
yo. He's like, "Nigga, that's the verse."
Yeah. That's
I
dope.
was like, "Thank God, man," because I tell him I was gonna quit, but I was like, "All right, bet,
That's
no
that
doubt."
Dr. Dre shit. That's what Dre. That's what I heard. That's what I heard Dre do. Keep doing. Keep doing. Keep
Yeah,
doing.
just keep doing it, keep doing it. And it's the thing was, I didn't know what he was looking for, but I realized later when I wrote that verse. I mean, when I saw it play back, if you ever watched the intro for the first season, there's a part in the intro where Riley holds up like a water gun
Mm-hmm.
and he shoots the water gun in the camera. So the way that the verse laid, it was like, "I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun." So it all matched up. So that's what made Aaron be like, "Yo, this
Yeah.
is the one,"
Yeah.
And I didn't know none of this. So then after all of
Yeah.
that happened, he sends me some more joints. He's like, "Y'all got an episode called The Itis. I want you to make a song about black people at a cookout eating food and stuff." So I made that. So if you ever watch The Itis, you'll hear that song. I did another song for a Pimp Named Slickback episode,
Mm.
following the lady around. Me and Blue Black are on that joint where they following the girl
Okay.
around and taking pictures. Then and what's the other one? Oh, and then the Martin Luther King speech.
Uh-huh.
I wrote that speech he gives at the end of the episode, but I wrote that as a song, and Aaron took it, put it in the script, and then had Martin Luther King saying the lyrics
Yeah.
in that episode. So it was crazy. And I remember when he called me to tell me he was doing it, I was like, "Yo, you gonna get in trouble, son. They
Yeah.
gonna send them people after you if you put this up."
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm putting it up."
Yeah.
And the first time I saw it was on TV with everybody else, and I just remember the episode going off, and I was like, "They gonna fry this boy." And the next day, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, they were all on TV saying how this shit was an abomination
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But that episode is the episode that won the Peabody Award. We the first cartoon to win that award, first
Wow.
rapper to win that award. You know what I
Wow.
mean? And it came just from putting it all together, man. So yeah, and they kept the theme song through all the seasons, but I only did
Yeah.
music for the first season. I didn't do music for the other ones.
Yeah.
They brought
Yeah.
other people like Ninth Wonder and some other folks
Yeah.
they brought in for seasons 2 through 4.
That's dope, man. Like I said, I was just happy for it. Like that's dope,
Yeah, no,
man.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it,
that's
man.
dope.
Yeah,
Yeah. And again, I don't even. It's like something I can always say. Like somebody talk about the Boondocks. Yeah, you know my man. All right. Yeah, okay.
Right,
I can always use that shit.
right. And you know that's Blue Black saying judo flip, the chop, chop, chop. That's Blue Black because he recorded when I was doing those 6, 7 versions. He
Yeah,
was with me on like 3 of them.
yeah, yeah.
And Aaron just wasn't taking them. So we were just like, yo, this he's tripping. This nigga is
Hey,
tripping.
you're talking about Blue Black, so we're going to transition because Blue Black is a veteran of Sands on Sports. He's been on Sands on Sports, beat you to the punch, my brother.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
and guess
Okay,
who else beat you to the punch to be on Sands on Sports?
cool.
Wes Jackson's a vet of span Sands on Sports. So yeah,
Damn, okay.
you're the third of the
Last in the lineup.
and
Okay.
look, you know, Crack told me. Crack said, Sands, I can't do the show unless I come to your garage and sit in the garage and drink a beer with you and do it. I'm like, man, why don't do podcasts?
All right.
This ain't Joe Button and Mal and Rory. This is technology. You can sit at home, be warm. You ain't got to
Listen
put
to
your
anywhere in
clothes
the
on.
world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my garage is freezing right now. But anyway, man, the unspoken.
I lay a third one. I lay a fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. He's still saying no.